Tinubu government defense policy mandating Nigerian business owners to present tax ID for bank operation. The President Bola Ahmed Tinubu-led Nigerian government has insisted that the controversial policy requiring citizens and business owners to present a tax identification number (TIN) to operate bank accounts is not new, but a continuation of existing laws. In a statement released via his verified X handle on Saturday, the Fiscal Reforms of Nigeria clarified that the measure stems from provisions of the Nigerian Tax Administration Act (NTA) and the earlier Finance Act of 2019, which amended Section 49 of the Personal Income Tax. The post, titled "The New Tax Act and Tax ID: What You Need to Know," was issued to quell growing public anger and confusion over the requirement, which many Nigerians fear could further complicate access to banking services in a country where financial inclusion remains low. According to the government FAQ, Section 4 of the NTA requires all taxable persons to register with the tax authority and obtain a tax ID. A taxable person is someone who carries on trade, business, or other economic activities to earn income. Banks and other financial institutions are required to request a tax ID from taxable persons. Individuals who do not earn income and are not taxable persons are not required to obtain a tax ID. Responding to whether the requirement was a new development, the statement said, "No, this is not a new policy. It has been in place since the Finance Act 2019. Since January 2020, individuals opening a business account have been required to provide a tax identification number, TIN. The NTA only strengthens and harmonizes this requirement." The clarification comes amid heated debate among Nigerians who argue that while the law may not be new, enforcement mechanisms could lead to exclusions of low-income earners and petty traders who depend on small-scale bank transactions for survival. Civil society groups have also criticized the government tax reforms, alleging they are being rolled out without adequate public sensitization and safeguards for the most vulnerable citizens. That's how they used to do now, before Uncle. Are we surprised? We should not be surprised. They just roll out things, no sensitization, nothing. You want to start collecting tax. Tax collector. Oh, Allah. Comrade Agelibi says, Nepal loading. This time, even security no go see road. Neither hijackers, cause it go rugged, it go really rugged. Bright says, Tinubu is Matthew in Nigeria, a tax collector. Charles C says that it go soon burst and it keeps smelling. For Nepal, they see rope hang for chopper. When it started, I no go even see bicycle take run safe. Patrick Ebebe says all officers holding should provide certificates that they were fairly and truly elected by the people. Abio, who really elected the people? It is well. As Armstrong says, Yoruba comments, they give me joy. Yeah, I like as them follow they cry. They no believe their eyes. I don't understand. Adani King says it's very simple. That means people will start paying tax before making love to their wife very soon. Ayo Asipita says Nepal is loading in this country. It is really loading. It is seriously loading. Kevin Ogeke says, but this has always been the norm. You cannot open a corporate account without tax identification number. That one is for people that have corporate accounts now. Let's say Mechi says soon he will be taxing people just to walk on the street. By the time this man finishes with Nigeria, nothing will be left. I'm telling you, nothing will remain. Adidi Olatunde say, I tell una say this man will finish us with tax, like he wants to be collecting tax on top how much. Tafik Adeni say, what I just know is that when it is time, Nigerian bankers will surely find way out for some of us who sabi way. Daniel says, will federal government pay them pension when they retire? Pension care. Asni Amos says, which of the OP bank will I go and tender my tax ID now? It can't be for us that have OP account to tax care. Waiting they want tax. Chim Dubem says, this man a tax master. That's the only thing he's good at. I hope Yoruba Renos and Agbevos will also pay tax too. Okay, shut up. Raphael says, even if you don't want to get one, they will issue one to you by force. Armageddon is loading. Hey, Olajide says, Nepal loading in Nigeria. AJ says, na sure say no be Okwale Kana this man dey lead. Wetin be your kwaleka na? I fear that Uncle says Lagos builder, tax collector, area father, master strategy for area boys. Are we collecting pensions if you retire? Because all you know is to collect tax and borrow and loot with you, Akpabio, rubber stamp manager, and share it. Really, are people going to be collecting pensions when they retire? No, Mohammed says Tinubu new taxes next year will be like one wedding tax. If you want to get married too, if you have 5 kids, sell one and pay the money to government as tax. 3, if your loved one buys, you must pay tax for burial festival. 4, if you buy beverages like Pepsi, you must pay tax to the government. The tax master means business next year, I'm telling you. They shall want to squeeze us. It is well. Osaro says, I just want to know when we will start paying Britain tax. Thank God for God. Thank God for God. If they were to be selling oxygen in this country, imagine God did not give us the breath of life, like we can actually breathe on our own. Imagine they had to sell oxygen. More people who don't buy planes for this country. It is well. Ekaite says, hope you are also paying these taxes. You know they are not. Odogo Ayuba says, this means that civil servants will pay multiple taxes. Not be small. Martin says, it will reach everybody. Now go learn the hard way. Not be small. Adeyemi Patmos says, Tinubu is looking for trouble now. It is well. Joseph says, all his tax collector of our time. Jagaban of Lagos. Not be small thing. Ike Abraham says, very soon he will break the one leg table everybody they manage. And that might be the horse that will break the camel's back. What say they call them? That might be something that will really push Nigerians to the world, and they'll say, oh yeah, enough is enough. It is well. As Ukamaka says, the single-handedly build Lagos, you will do it for Nigerians. Now so it is well. Henry says, you go soon pay tax for water. Of course, they will tax everything. Every single thing. They will tax light. They will tax water. They will tax anything that you do now. Sandy says, this thing happen for Nepal, go so happen for Nigeria by the grace of God. Definitely. It will happen. It will. At Mnaye Urugo says, just exactly what this clown did in Lagos. Chicos, they said, everybody go hear him. Yes, now. They go hear him more. As Gospel says, after collecting all the tax, they now share it among themselves before uncle. Before uncle, you will not know what they are doing with all of this money that they are collecting. It is well. My listeners, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Thank you for listening. See you some other time. Bye.